Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, my name is Yunisari, and today in this video, me and my friends will be deliver our explanation about the material teaching literature through film. Okay, so before jumping to the explanation, I want to introduce me and my friends. My name is Yunisari, and here in this group I have two of my friends. They are Rizdianti and Husnul Nur Aziza. So the first material will be explained by me about the introduction about the teaching literature through film. Okay, using media as a teaching literature is both challenging because it gives the students a multisensory experience. The students also get study both the book and the film, and they have opportunity to express their feeling. So the next material is about defining similarities between novel and film. Okay, the similarities between novel and film or film and novel are the two main dominant media in literature. They exhibit great differences in terms of image versus words. So the film is about the visual or image, whether and for the novel itself they use word, and then in novel they are silenced, but in the film they use sound, point of view, and time, and so on. Students can make more connection listing words important to the film and noting those are also important to the book.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Husnul Nur Aziza. I will continue the next material is about responding to differences between novel and films. Film adaptation, such as To Kill a Mockingbird, although often faithful to the original story, sometimes transform it in significant ways. Teacher can use the changes to discuss the basic characteristics of film language and style, and how these characteristics necessarily led to changes in the original story. Okay, the novel is a long prose essay that contains a series of stories of a person's life with those around him and accentuates the characters and nature of each actor. The novel consists of chapters and certain sub-chapters according to the story. The author of a novel is called a novelist. Film is a communication medium that is audiovisual to convey a message to a group of people who gather in a certain place. Effendi 1986 134. The message of the film in mass communication can be anything depending on the mission of the film. First off, movies are primarily visual, while novels are verbal. Movies tell stories mainly with images. Novels have, for the most part, one tool and one tool only: language. Picture books include images as well as text. But the older the intended audience, the fewer illustrations tend to appear.
Okay, now I want to explain about teaching, talk, and about television. Yes, now about television. Television is just educational television programming relevant to your subject or educationally. Recognizing that student expectation that television be effortless and entertaining may limit their attention. And then interest and ability to gain information from the series. Instruction materials. Okay, that is about television. And then for teachers interested in teaching television, as for those interested in teaching film, work began with the selection process. but the mass availability and quality of video equipment has made the task much easier than in the past. Yes, if about what particular text should a teacher choose? Yes, in the student activity 9 provides students with a series of choices for thinking, talking, and writing about television. And then here television can be talked about in general term and the choice of particular text student directed. And then about critical reading centers, around random fact in the story line and then interpret the fact as inherent pattern in the whole narrative. So student can be before it and then students can begin by identifying by recording 5 or 6 random facts that are some specific moment and can be identified in the performance. Yes, I think that's all. Thank you.
Okay, teaching literature in film. Okay, so film is not only to entertain us, but film can also educate the students, educate all people, because film has gained a certain respectability as an object of study. Teaching film as a literature does have advantages. The first is student will not feel the monotone because they have a new media to learn. It is film. So using film as a text in English classroom can help to level the playing field, as most students are equally experienced in film analysis. And then what about the television? Okay, television itself can be used as a media in teaching literature as long as we or the teacher use the educational television programming which is relevant to our subject, to our material area occasionally, recognizing the students' expectation that television be effortless and entertaining may limit their attention, interest, and ability to get information from the serious instructional materials. So if you want to learn or if you want to teach literature from the media film and television, it is such a good idea because it is a new innovation for the teachers to teach the literature through film and television. And also the students can feel the new atmosphere because the material comes from film and television itself. But take note please, just use film and television programming which is educational, which is relevant and related to the material that is literature. Thank you.